Good yourself? Good now. Who won the Chiefs-Canes game? Did they?
Close. It's 15-0 at one point or so, was it? 17-0.
So if Brums win tonight,
Sorry, yep.
does that guarantee us 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Reds and Holidays next week means you're probably in anyway.
Because one of them can't get points in it. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we're good now.
Where we locked it.
Oh, we wouldn't be locked into a spot, but we can't go out of the 8 now.
I think you'll be 6th. How satisfying is that, Darren? 4 on the trot, 5 years since that's happened. Must be nice to build some momentum.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and yeah, you like to watch it again before you can be completely accurate. But I just like the fact that we can win now without being emotionally high. Like I just felt it was relatively clinical. There's definitely some things we could have done a little better around that breakdown or a couple of kicks that didn't go out. But I just thought we just stayed in the fight. The effort was good throughout. We're not there yet, but we're getting to a point where we're relatively consistent and not too many things are phasing us, it looks like, from up top. Like when it came back to a draw, we could have panicked and momentum could have swung, but they rested that back and just defended really well. Like I think we'll wait to see the tackle counts, but I imagine someone just mentioned to me as I left the room, some of our tight forwards are in the 20 pluses. So yeah, proud of the effort and to keep our winning record here at and keep building on the momentum here, particularly at the footy stadium's awesome.
You know, 3 blokes, 25 tackles plus. I think 270 tackles all up.
Yeah.
Are you more happy with that side of the ball, or you know, attack also looks pretty sharp?
They didn't make a lot of mistakes as well. We did some good things in attack. Like some of our pattern attack looked the best it had. Like we had a second half, we got some nice pattern breaks. We got a little 31 pattern, then we got our 21 pattern that Lungy scored off. So it was good to see that scripted stuff work. That hasn't been a strong point for us. Yeah, they stripped a fair few balls out of contact, and but it just seems like it was a long ball in play. The analyst showed me the number at around the 58-minute mark. There was 31 minutes ball in play, and we've only been averaging 32 minutes ball in play in a game. So. And there wasn't a lot of kicking like that. So sometimes those ball in play stats go up because I kick, but there wasn't a lot of that either. So we'll be tired. We'll need to freshen up for next week.
Max Jorgensen has a role in 4 tries tonight. Kid's 18. There's been a lot made of him, but it's growing and growing. Just thought on his performance tonight.
Yeah, again, sometimes you don't give due credit when you're watching it live. You know what I mean? But yeah, he did some great things in attack. I'm pretty sure. He threw that. There was one down the left side there. Could have made a hand in a 5 there where Masesi sort of stuck his hand out. Max looked like he wanted to hit the unmarked winger there, and Dill might have gone over. So definitely did some good things. He's picking his times on when to run back, and he's getting offloads away, if not tackle breaks. So he's warming into it. Yeah.
Darren, you a couple of matches left of the regular season. Are you positioning yourselves to where you want to be? Are you happy with where you're at?
Yeah, I'm content. I wouldn't say I'm stoked. Obviously, the start we had, it takes a while to make up for that. But if we evaporate that, like to take that start 6 weeks out, we're going all right. Like I think on that, and I know we haven't played many of the top teams again, but we've now set ourselves up to go to Christchurch and really test where we're at, which we're excited about.
Big question is, are you going to rest players, do you think, for next week, or do you strategically give people a rest?
Yeah, there'll be a little bit of rotation. Now we're in the 8. We want to make sure, I keep saying, you've got to get there fit, healthy, and in form and confident. So we definitely won't do it en masse to lose momentum, but there might be 1 or 2 guys that you don't need to risk if they've got a niggle, or guys that have started lots of games might sort of sneak out. We've got some good guys putting their hands up for depth-wise, like Joe Walton was great again tonight. We got probably Taleni back next week to add to Ned and Charlie, and Swino's back in 2 weeks, so we're starting to get the troops back in that aspect.
Is there anyone? I was going to say, is there anyone required to rest by way of Wallabies policy? Like, is Hooper still got one to go?
No, it's all. Eddie's been really good on that. We just talk about it, and so we'll catch up on Monday and chat what we need to do. Yeah, so there's not. Yeah, he's not gonna try and kill our momentum going into the playoffs. There's no hard and fast rules at the moment.
Can you see the flip side? Like, I know the Brumbies have rested a lot of players as well, and it's necessary. There's 8 who are going to make it out of 12 team comp. Can you see the flip side when people talk about integrity of the competition and guys wanting you to go to Christchurch and have a full-blooded crack at the Crusaders?
And we will. We're definitely going to. We don't want to. We're definitely not going there. That we won't rest guys that don't need it. It was probably in answer to Christy's question. It was probably over the balance of the 2 games. Like we won't. We'll just make sure we manage them well to go forward. I definitely see people's point on the integrity of the competition. Yeah, but it's not much I can do about that.
Without making this a Darren Coleman against the competition, is that a concern, do you think, though, for Super Rugby from a product?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't really comment on that. That's sort of, I just got to get this footy team winning. I don't know about all the rules of it.
Ned Hannigan coming back off the bench provided a lot, as well as the replacement prop. That helps getting forward momentum coming off in the second half.
Yeah, how'd you find it? We brought 4 on at one time there. Did you feel the lift, Jakey, when we put them on?
I thought Ned, Charlie and Mahe were good, yeah. I thought our bench was great when they came on. I thought Arch and Neff had a really good impact around set piece. Mahe's incredible back on those 21 patterns. He's probably maybe one of our best ball players in our team at the moment. He's pretty handy there, but I thought Charlie's presence around the breakdown was great. So yeah, I spoke about it out there, but that's an expectation, especially around having such a strong bench. Ned was carrying with vigour. His contact stuff was great too, and thought he was going to score off that little block play we played. But it was great to see those guys come on and add an impact.
Is it almost a bit of like the Fijians? They hit so hard, it's almost a bit of Kiwi influence in them. Like that's the physical test. So you almost need to go over there.
They'd definitely be the biggest hitters defensively. They're not. Like there was some again. Wasn't as extreme as the last time in Melbourne, but there looked like there was some big shots going on out there. You gotta keep shifting the target point. Even Lange usually powers through, wins all his contacts. He got sat in his ass a couple of times tonight. Yeah.
Darren, just on Izzy, is that back?
Yeah, a bit of a back spasm, but he's all right. Yeah, it's settled down. We're just a bit cooked. Like we've been up and training hard and playing hard for a while. So I reckon there's a few boys that definitely we got to freshen up heading into the playoffs. But yeah, but again, it was great because I really wanted to give Masesi a go. So it was good to get Sess out there.
I guess what was your reaction? You see Joey take a hit like that late, and as a follow up, can you expand what you liked about his performance today?
Complete, polished, like 50-22s, wrapped up offload all the time. He's a very safe defender. In the edges there, he makes the right decisions on when to back out or when to go. Distributed well. I thought he passed the ball well, and then particularly early, he had 3 or 4 carries down that left edge where he just tucked and ran hard. He had a really complete game. Yeah, I thought he was great.
Where do you see Mark's game at the moment? Obviously, a couple of tries there, quick pass. To give him license to do that, do you like to see him sometimes hold on to it more?
Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Like when players have such flair and instinct and high skill set, you're not going to get perfection. You can't ask for like amazing things and then not expect an error or two. So I guess those sort of players, you try and help them with their decision making on when they're going for big plays and when they're not. And really, like as long as their big plays outweigh their poor ones, you're in front. But yeah, he'll obviously look at a couple, and he does it. When he makes an error, he gets on to the next one, and he did well. That was a pretty cool try that him and Joey and that put on down that right edge. If they don't have the confidence to do that, then you're not scoring those tries.
Jake, what do you put down it looks much more fluid out there, the combos are working. What do you put it down to? Is it just the time in the saddle, or is there been tweaks in the training field?
Yeah, it's a tough one. We have made adjustments around our attack. But yeah, I think probably just having the same guys there. We've had pretty consistent selection over the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks, and like I think our defence has been outstanding, and we put some emphasis around our attack. And I thought, some of the attack that we did tonight was pretty impressive. I thought we're probably unlucky not to come away with a few more. There are a few 3-on-2s that we, if we got the right picture, we would have scored too. So, look, I think there's still development around the breakdown and getting us quick ball, because I reckon when we get quick ball and we get the ball in hands of like Isaiah and, Lalakai, Joey, Peachy, Marky, Jorgo, those guys are really dangerous. It's just about getting them the right pictures to be able to do it.
And do you feel like you're heading over Christchurch next week that you guys need to fire a shot at a big team, or do you feel like whatever, finals will come around?
I just think if we play our footy, we'll see how we go. We played our footy last year and had a pretty good result against them. So, look, I'm not sure. I'm still trying to take in the result that we had tonight. But I think if we defend well and we attack well, I can't see why we can't come away with a good result.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, boys. Have a good night.
Max will come in.